What's up, brothers? Hope everybody's doing well out there. What an interesting time to be alive. 2022. You remember how much different the world was back in 2018? How normal and full of life the world was? The shopping malls were full of people. Everything was normal. What happened? I don't know. Anyways, in today's video, I want to talk about the power that men have in the dating game, in the dating market. It's a pretty big power that a lot of guys don't realize they have. And it comes with great responsibility. So if you're a guy that's lacking confidence or anything of that nature, this will be the video that will hopefully put some theoretical hair on your nuts. So hopefully you stick around. I want to preface this video by talking about the manosphere. Remember where the manosphere was in 2018? It was like a whole different manosphere, wasn't it? You had your PUAs and dating coaches teaching you how to get in a girl's pants, how to hook up with multiple women, have more sex. And now in 2022, those same pickup artists, same dating coaches, have devolved into reacting to the TikToks of the same girls whose pants they were trying to get into in 2018. Calling them thoughts, degenerate cum guzzlers, so on and so forth. Although the description may be accurate, you can't help but sit back if you're actually paying attention and say, well, you fellas got what you deserved. You reaped what you sowed. That's what you wanted to turn them into, and that's what they turned into. The superpower that men have in the dating game it is the consequences to our actions. Every scheme you come up with, everything you think of in your head, every time you think of gaming a woman, talking to a woman, cold approaching a woman, getting with a woman, hooking up with a woman, whatever, you can put that thought to action. You can make it happen. It's not very hard to do. Very easy. Doesn't require any game or any special skill or anything like that. You just go do it. It's that easy. But when you hook up with a woman, she effectively submits to you. She gives herself up to you. And in a way, becomes your responsibility. Now, as a man, you have every right in 2022 to deflect that responsibility. You can say, no, sweetie, this was strictly for fun. This was strictly for sex. That's it. But understand, you will fuck her head up. Women aren't built like that, no matter how much they say they are. And I'm not trying to be holier than thou, but I'll tell you 100%, I have went back into my past and spoke to women who I hooked up with, and they were in tears 99% of the time. Some of them even had to get therapy because they felt used. They felt like every guy was just going to have sex with them and leave them after that. There's this weird ideology in the manosphere, this belief that women are, just running around being these like crazy, out of control degenerates. Well, maybe that's not just a rumor. Maybe that's true in some senses. But 100% of the time, it's the power, the misused power of men that turns them into that. Guaranteed. Girls that grow up with strong fathers and have, good, loving boyfriends who turn into husbands and all that, they don't whore out. They don't turn into sluts. Because they were led by the right kind of man. Now again, I'm not trying to be holier than thou. I'm not going to tell people what they should or should not do. All I'm telling you is, this reality, this dystopia that we live in, is a consequence to our actions. We are reaping what we sowed. And this is the world that we live in now. I don't think anybody's happy with the result. Nobody wanted it to turn into this, but this is what it is. And I do know that somewhere between 75 and 84% of Americans are religious. They believe in God. So if a system were to be in place tomorrow, a beast system, which rule would be judged more harshly? A felony 1 for assault, battery, murder, robbery, or fornication? Fornication, I'm not joking. That particular system has no time, no patience. It can't sit around and say which sin is worse than the other. They are both the same. So you have to decide as a man, what sort of consequences are your actions going to bring? Are you going to live a life of discipline and courage in a time when it's not cool to be righteous? It's not cool to do things the right way. It's not cool to be a real man. That's a gentleman, but not a simp. A real man that puts his foot down, creates rules, has frame, does things the right way. Or are the consequences to your actions going to be on the other side? Are you going to live a life of degeneracy? Are you going to be hooking up, doing the bullshit? And then living a life of lies. Right? What do these pickup artists do? They say, look at these women, how big of whores they are. Living a lie. Because you spent all of your 20s and some of you your 30s trying to turn these women into whores. And then when you do so, you blame them for it. You're deflecting responsibility if that's the case. In which means you're living a lie. What are the end results for you going to be? I'm sure there's all different types of people that are going to watch this video, some on one side, some on the other. And I'm not making things up in this video. I'm just speaking the truth. The truth is set in stone. It's immovable. It doesn't shift. And I'm speaking the truth, so if you disagree with me, We aren't speaking the same language. I don't speak the language of liars. So that superpower that you have, the next time you're about to cold approach a woman, I want you to think long and hard about the consequences of your actions. What are your intentions? Do you want to contribute to society or do you want to destroy it? Again, there is no wrong answer, but you will reap what you sow, and there are consequences to your actions. That's about it for today, guys. Until next time, see ya.